Struggling with frequent bathroom trips and want to shrink an enlarged prostate naturally? Then listen up, because there's one mineral that your body craves more than anything else when it comes to prostate health. And no, it's not something fancy or exotic. It's something simple, powerful, and shockingly overlooked. Here's what they don't tell you about aging and prostate problems. The number one nutrient your prostate needs most? Zinc. And the data behind it will blow your mind. But first, let's clear up something that hardly anyone talks about. What is the prostate anyway? Most people only know that it exists, and that as men get older it gets larger and messes with their urination. That's about the extent of public knowledge. But here's the thing, 50% of men over the age of 60 already have an enlarged prostate, and as you get older, the odds just keep going up. So it's not just a random issue, it's a biological pattern. And it doesn't just impact your bathroom habits. It can seriously affect stream flow, cause incomplete emptying of the bladder, reduce libido, and even cause urine to back up into your kidneys. It's a domino effect of discomfort and dysfunction. And here's what really throws people off. An enlarged prostate doesn't necessarily mean cancer, but the larger it gets, the more likely you are to develop cancer later. That's why understanding how the prostate works is a huge deal. The prostate isn't just some throwaway gland, it's vital to male fertility, and its health matters big time. And this is where things get wild. The prostate gland has the highest concentration of zinc in the entire human body. Read that again, it's not your brain, it's not your liver, it's not your bones, it's the prostate. We're talking 100 times more zinc than what's in your blood. And here's the catch. If you go get your blood tested and your zinc levels come back normal, that tells you nothing about what's going on in your prostate. It could be starving for zinc while your blood looks fine. A recent study showed the zinc concentration in different types of prostate tissue. A normal, healthy prostate had about 744 micrograms of zinc. But once the gland began to enlarge, what's called mild hypertrophy, the level dropped to 486 micrograms. And with chronic prostatitis, that's inflammation of the prostate, that dropped further to 470 micrograms. And in prostates with cancer, the average was only 273 micrograms. So we've got a crystal clear pattern here. As zinc goes down, inflammation goes up, the gland gets bigger, and the risk of cancer increases. It's not speculation, it's science. Now let's talk about testosterone for a second. Zinc is crucial for maintaining healthy testosterone levels. But here's the twist. Testosterone can get converted into a more potent version called DHT, or dihydrotestosterone. DHT is linked to hair loss, prostate enlargement, and even erectile dysfunction. And the enzyme that converts testosterone into DHT, it's called 5-alpha reductase. Medications like finasteride block this enzyme to treat hair loss and prostate issues. But guess what does the same thing naturally? Zinc. Zinc inhibits 5-alpha reductase, which means it helps prevent that testosterone to DHT conversion. That's a big deal, especially if you're looking to maintain hormonal balance without relying on pharmaceutical drugs. So, low zinc equals low testosterone, and low testosterone, that means low libido, poor sperm quality, and an unhappy prostate. So how do we end up with low zinc in the first place? Let's talk about diet for a moment. First, not enough people are eating red meat these days. There's this massive movement telling men over 50 to ditch red meat altogether. And sure, there are reasons to avoid processed meat, but honestly, lumping grass-fed steak and bacon bits into the same category is pretty misleading. They tell you to switch to plant-based diets, eat your grains, load up on cereal and oatmeal. But here's what they don't tell you. Those grains are packed with phytic acid, which binds to zinc and blocks absorption. So even if you're eating foods that contain zinc, your body can't use it because the phytic acid is locking it up. It's kind of like having a key but no lock to use it on. It's estimated that 2 billion people worldwide are zinc deficient. That's not a coincidence. It's directly tied to dietary habits, especially high grain consumption and low meat intake. But it gets worse. As you age, your stomach acid levels drop, and stomach acid is crucial for breaking down minerals like zinc so your body can absorb them. If you've got low stomach acid, or worse if you're taking antacids, your zinc absorption takes a nosedive. And if you're on statins, those cholesterol-lowering drugs can also deplete zinc. Same with diuretics. And sugar also wreck your zinc levels, especially when consumed in excess. Late-night snacking, that causes insulin resistance, which has also been linked to poor zinc utilization. So this isn't just about one thing, it's about a whole storm of lifestyle and dietary habits that are draining your zinc levels. And when your zinc tanks, your testosterone suffers, your libido goes quiet, your sperm count drops, your prostate swells, your urine flow weakens, and your overall quality of life takes a hit. Now let's talk about food again. Because if you're serious about shrinking your prostate and boosting your zinc levels, what you put on your plate matters more than you might think. Let's start with the champion of zinc, shellfish, especially oysters. Just 6 medium oysters can pack over 30 milligrams of zinc. That's more than double the daily recommended amount for most men. It's no exaggeration to call them zinc bombs. They're small but mighty, loaded with bioavailable zinc that your body can absorb and actually use. But let's be real. Not everyone is going to eat oysters every day, maybe not even every week. Some people hate the texture, others don't live near a coast, some are allergic to shellfish. That's totally fine, because zinc isn't hiding only in the ocean. Good old-fashioned beef is the second best dietary source of zinc, especially when you go for quality. A single 6-ounce steak can provide around 7 to 9 milligrams of zinc, nearly your entire daily requirement in one delicious meal. But not all beef is created equal. Grass-fed, pasture-raised beef is your best bet. It's not only richer in nutrients, but it also contains a healthier fat profile, fewer toxins, and comes from animals that aren't pumped full of antibiotics or hormones. If you remember one thing, make it this: eat smart, eat real. Prioritize high-zinc foods, prepare your meals in ways that maximize absorption, and keep your gut healthy so that all that effort actually pays off. Your prostate and your hormones, your libido and your energy will thank you for it. Now before we go any further, let's be real for a second. If you're experiencing symptoms like weak urine flow, frequent nighttime urination, pain down there, or even blood in your urine, don't just sit there Googling solutions all day. That's your body waving a red flag. Yes, zinc is powerful. Yes, your diet matters. But sometimes, symptoms can point to something more serious like a prostate infection or even cancer. And those things need professional eyes on them. This isn't about fear-mongering, it's about being smart. No YouTube video, no supplement, no herbal tea can replace a proper medical diagnosis. So if your symptoms are getting worse, showing up suddenly, or just not going away despite lifestyle changes, please go see a urologist. It's not admitting defeat, it's playing offense. Early detection can literally save your life, and catching something early means your options are better and recovery is faster. Use this info to take action, but also use common sense. Listen to your body and don't wait until things spiral. Taking zinc isn't some magic bullet. You still need to manage your stress. You still need to avoid sugar. You still need to eat real food, sleep properly, and support your body in every way you can. Zinc is one piece of a big puzzle, but when it comes to your prostate, it's a piece you can't afford to ignore. So here's the bottom line: if you want to shrink an enlarged prostate, protect yourself from inflammation, preserve your testosterone levels, and keep your fertility in check, then zinc has to be on your radar. And if you're already doing all the right things, great, but don't forget to look at your zinc. Subscribe for more health tips you can actually use.